Hi, I'm Lila Gray, a realtor with Frederick & Clark here in Nashville. Today, I'm going to tell you why you should not move to Nashville. It's no secret that Nashville is home to many celebrities, athletes, and influencers. After all, we have been dubbed the new LA. However, if you're thinking about moving here in hopes of rubbing elbows with your favorite stars, don't. Let me give you the tea on why Nashville isn't your typical Hollywood scene. Nashville is packed with A-listers, but don't expect a paparazzi party. In fact, I've never seen a paparazzi in Nashville. Here, we are all about respecting privacy and giving everyone their space, even if you're in a Pilates class next to Nicole Kidman. I'll share this little fun story with you from back in the day when Maren Morris's 80s Mercedes was a single on the radio. I met her at a house in East Nashville, knowing she was in the music industry, but completely clueless about what it was that she did. Creating small talk, I asked her about what she was doing for work. She casually responded that she was about to go on tour with Keith Urban. Okay, cool. So I got back in the car wondering who the heck this chick was that was about to go on tour with Keith Urban. 80s Mercedes then came on the radio. Total Nashville moment. All of this to say, they're just like us. So don't make a scene and go around bragging about your star-studded encounters. We will know you are not a local. Speaking of privacy, let's talk about something we all deal with. Education. Now, in my circle and area of town in which I live, private schools are pretty much the norm. That's not to say Greater Nashville doesn't have options for good public schooling, but if you're one of those people who like to fit in, you can forget about saving for your kids' college and expect to start paying tuition when the carpooling begins. If you're not ready to drop $15,000 to $30,000 a year per child on private education, you should explore your options. But options we have. You might also want to think twice about moving here if you aren't a fan of traffic. With our growth, traffic has gotten worse over the years. What used to take me 5 minutes to get to the interstate can take me up to 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the time of day. So I hope you like listening to podcasts or meditating, if that's a thing people do in the car or while they're in traffic, because you'll be doing a lot more of that. Now, I know a lot of you are moving here from LA, Chicago, New York, or other big metropolitan areas with heavy traffic, and if so, Nashville will be a complete cakewalk. Just don't honk your horn. We don't do that here. We also have our set of challenges in the winter. You should not move here if you suffer from seasonal depression. It gets dark around 4, making our days short and evenings longer than your Netflix queue. I also personally feel a bit doomed by the gloom or lack thereof vitamin D. If you're asking me to join you for a dinner reservation at 6:30, there's not a chance. I'm already in my pajamas, waiting for an appropriate time to go to bed. And finally, if tourists aren't your thing, don't move to Nashville. Here, it is always tourist season. Areas that are normally hip and happening neighborhoods for locals just outside of downtown are now tourist traps Thursday through Sunday. You'll see the bachelorette parties strutting down 12 South in their white boots and girl gangs rolling their luggage after checking out of their Airbnbs. Downtown near Broadway, you'll hear constant woohoos, see the girls dancing on tractors as they sing Taylor Swift at the top of their lungs, and a number of people who think they can hold their alcohol. All of this to say, Nashville may be for you if you're intentional about your manners, you're open to blazing your own trail, enjoy all 4 seasons, can jump in on the woohoos, and don't use your car horn. And before you go, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay in the know regarding all things Nashville. In the meantime, by living local, I hope to enhance your experience and your move to Nashville.